Leo, September is going to be a time for you to really take a step back and make some decisions and take a course of new direction. I'm hearing it's time for you guys to take some action, okay? And you're all about action. You're a fire sign, so it's within you, and you have this incredible charm. So if you've been going through reflecting on things, working on improving your life, changing your career path, your job, finding a project to reduce boredom, relationships. You've just been working on everything in general. They're saying it is definitely time for you to take a step back and see everything from every different angle. So we're going to take a look at your life in general, an overall reading. Then we're going to look at career, finances, projects, as well as relationships and romance. So we're starting off the month of September with the star card, and this is a great card for you to start off the month with. Mercury's in retrograde and it's making us go backwards. So in our mind, we're thinking of things, it's pulling out those old ideas, things we didn't finish, photographs, projects, even opportunities are coming back around again. Job offers that maybe didn't transpire from months ago, even years ago, are coming back again. So as the month begins, your wish is being granted. If you were wanting something to return, it is definitely going to return. For a lot of you, I feel the full moon effect, okay, on August 30th. The full moon, yeah, 30th, the full moon is going to, it's a super blue moon, which is going to be very impactful for a lot of us, if not all of us. It has such a positive uh, effect, and it's shifting energy and opening up gateways attached to the 8-8 portal. So if you felt all of those changes in the month of August, we had a full moon in the beginning of the month, weepy, and then we had Virgo in retrograde, tearing relationships apart, and that's all kinds, including business relationships, romance, it doesn't matter, relationships in general. 8-8, opening the portal, seeing opportunities, creative and enlightenment coming through, and then Mercury's going retrograde and the moon. Wow. And that's just in August. So the effects of the full moon is coming in for you right at that first week, and you're going to see something. If you needed inspiration, it's coming. If you see it in a dream, it is coming. This is going to be beautiful because what you've been asking for, what you've been working on, that one thing you had on your mind over and over and over again. I want this, I want this, I want this, I believe it, I believe it, I have faith, I know it's coming. Now is the time for it to arrive. So in the second week, we have the card of patience. And that's what I mean. You've been very, very patient. That's part of your spiritual growth. That's part of your growth as a human being patient. And that's not something that Leo likes very much. Who does, right? It doesn't matter the zodiac sign. But definitely you're so fiery. You're so filled with passion and excitement. You're a go-getter. And being patient can be very challenging when we're waiting for this to come in. So I feel you're going to see the beginning phase of this come in and have to just kind of wait through the month all the way through the first week of October. So it's coming in with the full moon at the end of August. That's when you're going to really feel this, because Mercury's in retro is bringing it back in, combined with that full moon, and you got to be patient throughout the month. That patience has what is what has brought you to who you are today. That patience has grown you as an individual, and it's going to show in every part of your life. Now, the third week, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and I think almost every single zodiac sign has had the Seven of Pentacles come out in one of the three areas that we're looking at. A career and projects will be next, and then, of course, relationships will be after that. Analyzing everything you put in, analyzing the fact that this was the wish you asked for. Some of you, this is a person returning, most definitely. It's a career opportunity. It's a dream coming true. It may be with an Aquarius. It could be for some of you an Aquarius where I feel there's something that was hidden will become revealed. Something hidden. especially pertaining to an Aquarius, will be revealed by the end of September. And this is your creative way to do it. It's almost like the secret was more than you could bear. And you probably put it off for a long time, years, if not decades. Something that you needed to say, you didn't say it, but your dream was to share and reveal this to the Aquarius or vice versa. But it's definitely going to be very positive information. So analyze everything so you can remove any negativity around you so you are ending the month on a positive note. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, make sure that you are walking. I'm hearing my guides are saying, make sure you are walking in your true self in order to deal with this Capricorn individual. They may have been very negative, and they may have been an individual who was, or an organization that was holding you back from this. You see, so you're not getting the full effects because if this person was draining you financially, emotionally, energetically, this individual, especially if it's a Capricorn, was draining you. So once you decide if you want them, you may not get this fulfilled in October. If you don't, you're going to see the effects in October. Whatever it is, you're being guided to look at things from every different direction, positive, negative, and everywhere in between, because it all has something to do with what's coming for you. And it's very positive. So you're going to feel the good stuff start coming in the month of September if you've been waiting. Now let's take a look at career, okay? Opportunities, projects, hobbies, and investments. We have the Tower card. Whatever you've been working on, whatever you do, your project, your job, things are changing. I mean, literally changing. There is a big shift coming in, and that may have been exactly what you were asking for. I want to get rid of this job. I want to close this project out. I want something, but there is a shakeup when it comes to it. The Tower card. The Tower means that we have it stripped down. We could lose part of it or all of it, but something is falling off. That was this. Okay, something's falling off, and this could be a mask being pulled down, an unseen cloak being pulled down that is revealing that person's true self, or the opportunity, the job, whatever you're working on, the project. It's revealing the unseen elements behind it. And in order to get your dream, you have to see that something is coming down for your benefit. It may not feel like it, but look at that. It's for your benefit. The Nine of Cups. This is joy, happiness, celebration, right? And it's there. Be patient because your happiness is on the way. It is going to feel a little weird without that there. I'm not going to kid you. Whatever is falling off, you may feel like it's an opening, but yet celebrating. It's like, you have a scab and the scab comes off and it's like, yay, I'm on my way to healing and you know it. But you still have that area where the scab was and it has to completely clear up. That's what I feel is going on, but you should see those effects. That should happen in the second week, especially for those of you that have to do with um, telephone, cell phone, and airway communication. That's what I'm hearing for you. There's something coming where it's going to be a shift, but it'll turn out into something positive for you. Now, the third week, we have the card Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. This is part of what you're supposed to experience in order to move forward. So if you were feeling stuck in a career or a project, a hobby, whatever it is you're doing, if you were feeling stuck, whatever's falling off is going to lead you into the future. It is your destiny to know how to handle this, because if we handle this the wrong way, it can tear us down. It can pull us into this devil energy, and we don't want that. This is what I see you getting rid of this. They're showing me you are literally moving away from that, like stepping over it, poof, stepping, and maybe that's what's happening. This is coming in and going poof and going right over that negative person, that negative situation. And You might feel a little bit in your stomach like, like you're floating a little bit, like on a ride, on a roller coaster ride, where it leaves your stomach up in the air and your body is going down. However, once your stomach catches up to your body, then it's all good. And that's what I feel is coming in. But it is part of your destiny, whatever you're doing. And we have the Three of Cups, joy, celebration. This is beautiful. Okay. If you are in an environment where there's somebody talking, a lot of gossip, that person is going to be gone. That's what's falling off. They're going to be leaving. For some of you, it may be you leaving because of what they're doing, but yet you have a better opportunity coming in. You will. It's part of your destiny. You have something much greater coming in that is not going to have that toxic in there. Now, I read these cards in upright and reverse because I'm guided in my messages. The cards follow the messages that come in. So in reverse, this would be gossiping. This would be, especially with this card, there's a lot of negativity there when it comes to that area of your life. But it is getting ready to change, and it's going to be very, very beneficial for you guys. So let's take a look at relationships. Ooh, look, you even on the bottom of the deck. You've been dealing with some negative people for sure, Leo. And it is, look, I mean, I can't make that up. That King of Wands represents you, and then we have that devil on the bottom. So, yeah, it's time for your life to change. Things are going to change. Let's take a look at your relationship. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the very first part of September, that first week, and this is feeling really good. Whatever is coming off, if you're an overworker, and a lot of you Leos are, you work a lot, you work hard, and it makes you feel very satisfied. But if you have negativity around you, you're like, I don't even want to be there. You'll just walk away. You don't care. And that's good. That's what you want. But whatever is leaving you in the other area of your life, whatever is going on, your wish is coming true, and you're going to feel amazing. This is getting this point, it's getting to this point where nothing else matters other than personal satisfaction without hurting anyone along the way. So this isn't about ego. This is about hard work and getting the rewards when it comes to relationship. Now, you could be a teacher, some of you, or you could be involved with somebody who is in the teaching industry. Obviously, career-wise, it can be a number of different things, but I am hearing teaching, and it could be it doesn't have to be children. It can be any area of teaching, teaching how to do paint and body on automobiles for some of you, teaching how to move products in a warehouse. Whatever it is, there's a teacher attached to the person. I feel it for a lot of you, it's whoever you're dealing with. But there is a lot of, look at that, there's a lot of satisfaction. This is going to turn into a situation that will last for a lifetime. So the goodness that comes out of it, and if you are losing a job or losing a person at work that has been holding you back, it is going to really improve your relationship. This energy affects everything. It affects the people around us, our children, our home environment, our health. It affects everything. So that's what I mean. This is like, it's like a blessing in disguise, is what it's really saying. Your wish is coming true where this joy and happiness is happening. Somebody's coming in with a very big apology. Okay, they've grown a lot. They are not the same person. And they are giving a sincere apology, but with this apology comes a sense of permanency, relocating. If this is a family member, they're going to be coming around more often, more frequently. Some of them will literally be moving toward you. They may have been very focused and pulled away from you to get a certification or a degree to pursue their financial path, and now they're coming back. But in order for them to focus on this, they probably cut off all communication so they could focus. If they didn't, they would not have achieved their goal. And now they're coming in giving a big apology. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, and I feel Virgo is really attached to this somehow. Leo, you're dealing with a Virgo, most definitely, for some of you. whatever it is going to be very, very good for you when it comes to this relationship. You're going to feel good. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. This can turn into a partnership for some of you, you and your best friend starting a new organization, a partnership on some level, whether that's to earn money or whether that's contributing to humanity. This is a mother and father and a child, the child graduating from college, from university, returning back home again. So this is fairly positive stuff coming in for Leo. If you've been if you have been estrayed from a loved one, your guides and angels are bringing them back because you're in a place where you can understand them now. You can see everything from all different angles. You can understand what this apology is about. And remember, this can be reversed, but whatever it is, it's very good. It's healing, it's healthy, it's very beneficial for you in this relationship. Then we have the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This relationship, again, they may have needed to cut somebody out. There's definitely been a sense of leadership involved in this. Okay, they're telling me there was another person that may have been pulling this other individual away from you. Somebody, a third party individual, was separating you from them. If you're married, if you're in a romantic relationship and you've been separated, this is indicating the separation, being single, and the two of you have been separated, and the court documents are getting ready to come through. Now, for some of you, obviously, you're going to use this sword and cut the ties with this person. But for a lot of you, I feel there's something changing, and energy is shifting. And there is a possibility, I don't mean all of you, but for a lot of you, there is a possibility of fixing this, and that's what you really wish. Others, you're like, I want to cut it off. I'm done. I am so done. I am so out of here. Now, let's take a look at your romance card for the month. Let go of control issues, okay? When it comes to romance, and actually relationships in general, Leo, when it comes to romance and the ego, it you got to let go and let God. You got to let go and have faith in the universe and the divine energies that move in us, through us, and around us, and believe that sometimes people can change. Sometimes we're separated and torn apart from others for a reason. Whether we return to them or not, there will be a reconciling of your mind, and it will affect every aspect of your life. So let go of the ego, let go of anything that can hold you back from this relationship. Look at that, new love. Some of you, this is new love. How beautiful. You are literally cutting somebody out. You have a tear down in your life. You have a shakeup coming in September, and boom, you're meeting somebody else right after that happens. So when we say, okay, show me, and they're going to show you in your dream. Remember, whatever you need to see is coming in a dream set, whether that's sleeping or daydreaming. You're going to see this new person coming in, and it is going to be really, really incredible. And one more, children. Okay, children may have had a lot to do with it, and I did focus on children quite a bit in the earlier part of your reading, so it may have been the cause of separation for some of you. You and your partner fighting over who's going to pay for college, who's going to pay for school and school books, or just whatever tore the two of you apart may very well have had to do with children, preventing you from love. And some of you, this is a new love in your existing relationship because you're able to let go of that ego that was keeping you apart from each other. But for most of you, I feel this is a brand new love, and many of them will come with children. So if you were wanting a family, boom, you're going to have a built-in family right there. Now, the angel message for you is Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. That's a beautiful card, and no one else has got this card. And you have something incredible on the way. So thank you for watching, Leo. It's good to be back. Much love.